ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And the shot is good. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Now, here's Beverly. He has 7. Tries yet again. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Neal. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times. The Magic trail by 5. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Gordon. From deep. That's good.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Down low. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist by Neal. And it's 6 points for Tyson Chandler. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded by Neal. Picked by Vucevic. Beverly the pass to Gordon. Can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that will conclude this long 7-game road trip. Neal. And Chandler throws it down.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
For the Magic, Seraphin comes in for Vucevic, and it's Payton in for Patrick Beverly. And Phoenix also making a switch. Lights checked in. Orlando with the ball. 6-point game. And it's Harris off the drive. The layup missed.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Freak. He's got 7. Makes the shot. Best at number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Harris setting the pick for Oladipo. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Payton kicks to Oladipo. Back to Payton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Neal's shot is off.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Gordon kicks to Harris. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now, here's Oladipo. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn. Shot clock at 3. That gives them the lead. Oladipo's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Now here's Freak, covered by Payton. Neal's shot is off. On offense, here are the Magic. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Now here's Oladipo. He's got 6. In the corner, it's Gordon. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Off the left rim and out. The shot no good. And the first half comes to... Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Check out the game for Freak. He has 9 points and a block.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Suns, Neal, he's in at the point. Chandler out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard position.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second one.
Oladipo with the ball. Left side, Gordon. A floater, and it's Payton getting it to go. Payton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh yeah shots.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Vucevic. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Payton with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Oladipo misses.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. In the corner, it's Morris. Let's go. And it's good off the back rim and in. Morris has got his second bucket of the night. Orlando's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us. Here's Beverly. 11 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Suns leading by 10. Here's Neal. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Neal hits them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now, here's Oladipo. 6 points for him. High, arcing shot. That's good. Oladipo's got 8 points.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Neal dishes to Booker. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. A nice shot by Zeller.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Harris kicks it to Vucevic. Here's Harris. Harris missing again.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Got it! Got it! What a shot! Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Here's Booker. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Then there's Harris, and it's Vucevic, and it's Babcock in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Chandler with the steal. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Chandler. 15 points for Freak. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Kazanya, he's checked in for the Magic. Phoenix leading by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Phoenix.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with the first victory for this matchup with a 1-0 record against the Magic.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Chandler. And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Now here's Payton. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Phoenix controlling this game. And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. Neal passes to Cage. There's the pick. And a freak. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Watson. So it's the Suns winning easily here.
Well, Gerald, this...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Tyson Chandler. He showed the composure and cleverness that only a longtime veteran could possess. A vintage performance from a very savvy player.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs. See us.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hi there, folks. Ernie Johnson here, aided once again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to be together again as the NBA regular season wraps up and playoff fever starting to set in. Are you feeling it, Kenny?
Oh, I feel that playoff fever.
Yes, yes, we do, we do.
Hey, we don't have to pay for this song. Why? Because I made it up in my head.
I'm the backhand guy.
Yeah.
Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Suns out in Phoenix. For Phoenix, this is their third meeting of the season with this team. They've won every game thus far and can seal their edge with a win here. Kenny, final game of the regular season. It has been an exciting one, but now we look ahead to the playoffs, and they're just around the corner.
I am so happy that the playoffs are starting, man. This is what I'm waiting for.
We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball.
Ready to go?
With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. They'll play this one here in Phoenix before the Suns head back out on the road. This is a tough team planning on the postseason, sitting in the 7th spot in the West.
This is one of those games when you look at your calendar, it's circled before the schedule's even released. So it's one of the best rivalries we have in our league. And guys, this is the one you do not want to miss.
No doubt about it, because it seems like these two teams always have a reason to be angry at each other, a little chippy at the very least, and that brings out the best basketball in both of them.
A look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Allen and Green are the wings. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. And he's good on the second. So it's Phoenix now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense, but in that game, they were just a bit over the top, and it wound up getting them in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. I mean, they approached it more like bumper cars than a game of basketball.
And the wide open shot from Green. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Neal kicks to right. Pass to Neal. The kick out to right. Shot clock at 5. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
On defense, Phoenix. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Really such a security blanket, Greg, when you can count on that second unit to step in and provide key minutes, especially when the game is in doubt. The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And a wide open look for Freak. Drills it from outside. Neal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And that kind of loss sticks with you for a while because they probably felt they were the better team on that night. They just could not make the plays down the stretch.
Guys, you know, there are times when you would rather lose by double digits than to let a win get away from you when you thought you had it. And that sometimes is harder to deal with.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Randolph. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Randolph's got his first points of the night. Neal dishes to Morris. He sinks the 11-footer. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, Green. Gasol, a screen on right. And stolen by Freak. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Bledsoe. Finished off the break. Bledsoe's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So Early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I had a chance to catch up with Dave Yeager. He told me that they'll have their work cut out for them looking to score inside with the elite shot blocker and defender Tyson Chandler patrolling the paint. He said he was the Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. He's got length, mobility, toughness, and the want to. He brings effort and communication defensively, and you can't forget about him at the other end either. An improved shooter, and he can definitely finish. Kevin, a ton of respect for what Chandler brings to the table.
And thank you, Doris. It's stolen by Morris. Bledsoe outside. Here's Neal. Another shot. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And the Suns here with a different look. Cody Zeller's checked in for Chandler. T.J. Warren comes in for Markieff Morris. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Darrell Wright. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Nene, he's checked in for Gasol. White comes in for Zach Randolph. James Johnson's checked in for Green. And it's Lamb in there for Tony Allen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is.
Memphis leading by 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Suns, Neal in at point guard. Chandler out there with Zeller. Then it's Henderson, and it's Knight in at the 2. It's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller. Clock is at 3. Here's Lamb. No good on the quick 3. Well, Phoenix shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Stolen by Henderson. Left side, Knight. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Lamb kicks to Allen. Gasol setting the pick for Allen. Pass to Randall. Gasol dishes to Lamb. 5 to shoot. Tries from 10. Nice jump shot. Good. Lamb's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Outside Knight. Chandler with the screen on Allen. He used that pick just right. Knight's got 4 this quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
So it's Phoenix now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Neal passes to Chandler. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Lamb. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Green with the ball. And it's Knight picking him up. No good from Lamb.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Here's Randolph. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Zach Randolph. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. Points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
Some guys just have the gift, and he's one of them. You need points, he's your go-to guy.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for Zeller. Wright comes in for Gerald Henderson. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Brandon Knight. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs put forth a nice effort. He finished with 15 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Just another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Bledsoe, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Talk about great numbers for Freak. He's got 8 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. Green is the 3 with Zebo at the 4. Conley and Allen in the backcourt. And it's Gasol in at the 5 spot. Here's Neal. Here's Morris. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Morris has got 6.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Conley kicks to Allen. Picked by Randolph. Here's Green. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. He's got 8.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard. And here's the story on Tyson Chandler. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. First in shooting percentage. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
Randolph's shot is good.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's the screen. Bledsoe dishes to Neal. His 3-pointers off the mark. Memphis leading. Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. A shot by Randolph. Nobody around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half. Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Gasol on the high post. Out to Conley from outside the arc. And that one's good. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Allen. That doesn't go either for Allen. Suns trail by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Chandler, the pass to Neal to stop the run. Shot clock at 6. Excellent D there from Allen.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Randolph a screen. Conley for 3. And the Grizzlies get it back. That's good. 8 points for Zach Randolph.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Bledsoe kicks to Neal. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And 11 points for Freak.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Neal, he's in at the point. Wright is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Chandler in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
On its way from Neal for 2. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Down low, deflects the pass. Here's Conley. Soft touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Allen's checked in for Johnson. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Conley against Bledsoe. Conley dishes to Allen. Gasol, a screen on Wright. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Morris, no good. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 15-5 run here. Conley with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Conley kicks to Gasol. He feeds it to Green. Memphis moving it around. Shoots from the baseline. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. That's 10 points for Zach Randolph. In the corner, it's Morris. Pass to Neal. From 10 feet out, Gasol with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he gets it to go. And 11 points for Mike Conley.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And now, your Suns dancers.
Here is Bledsoe. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Neal. Kicks to Chandler. Morris outside. Bledsoe passes to Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 13 points for Freak.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Randolph, a screen on Bledsoe. Now the feed to Gasol. There's Green, plenty of space. No luck. And Phoenix the other way now. Bledsoe dishes to Neal. Inside, Chandler kicks to Morris from the baseline. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's Allen on the wing. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Conley against Knight. Dishes to Neal. Chandler is screen. Neal passes to Chandler. And the wide open shot from Morris. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Chandler.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Neal's got the ball. A nice shot by Knight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Dave Yeager address his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Morris. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Allen kicks to Gasol. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. There's the dish to Neal. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And that's 15 points for Freak.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Chandler with a screen for Knight. Here's Neal. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
First team foul.
It's the first that narrows the gap to 7.
Taking 2 shots.
Neal hits them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Conley with it. Inside. Got a piece of it. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
Knight, an easy layup after coming off the pick.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Gasol a screen. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jeff Green on the wing. Clock at 6. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Nope, this one is sealed and delivered.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Knight dishes to Neal. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.
Well, Mark, congratulations on this.
The 2K
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Mike Conley.
He put in some serious work on the glass, stayed aggressive, put that.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular.
You must be frustrated with all those mistakes out there tonight. What are you going to do to try to limit those next time out?
I just got to be better, man. It's unacceptable how many times I turn the ball over. Unacceptable. I'm disappointed in myself, and I'm sure my teammates are disappointed in me too. So if anything, I got to make this up to them. They deserve better.
It was a great game for you, but not enough to pull out a win. Do you think you could have done something different out there?
In hindsight, yeah, I'm sure I could have. But that's not the way things work. You just got to be better prepared next time out, and I'm sure Coach is already hard at work on getting us there.
Well, it's no secret that you're approaching free agency. Are you going to give a hometown discount if they make an offer?
Yeah, I'm going to have to refer to my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti, on that one. He's your man if you want to talk business stuff like that. All I can say is I'm focused on finishing this season, doing the best I can with this team. I'll think about all that other stuff when the season's over and me and my girl Yvette are sitting on the beach somewhere in Jamaica. And that's the truth.
Logo on your shoes and seeing my friends and little kids with it, that's something you dream of.
Tune in now. This week on NBA 2K TV, we break down the 2K Prime Road to the Finals results, take you behind the scenes at all the All-Star events.
She don't miss.
Vote on your top players and hang with Andrew Wiggins in his hometown.
Everyone always dreams of having their logo on your shoes and seeing my friends and little kids with it. That's something you dream of.
Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody. Excited to have you in the house with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It is the NBA playoffs. We've been waiting a long time for this.
Yes, we have.
Yes.
Yes. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Phoenix Suns as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. Well, for the Pelicans, as the #1 seed in the tough Western Conference, they enter this series with every expectation of asserting themselves and advancing to the semis. Game 1 of this series coming up. A lot of playoff experience here at this table. Shaq, what do you think is the most important thing to establish in the first game of a series?
Well, not literally, because I don't want anybody to get suspended, but you got to come out swinging, Ernie. You got to capture the.
What's up, Freak? You ready for this?
I was born ready. I'm taking this serious.
I like the confidence, Freak. But we got a lot of game to play still.
Maybe.
And I'll tell you one thing. This team ain't going down easy.
Yeah, well, we're going to battle for sure. Good luck.
Good luck, man.
Hey, let's bring the energy. Like game one. Let's set the tempo. No, let's set our tempo. All right? Play hard. Bring the energy. But let's go.
We're at the jam-packed arena here in New Orleans. The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. You look at the Pelicans. They're the #1 seed. They'll be tough to handle, no doubt about it.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home floor. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game one in your building. I'm with you there. I think you've got to give them the early nod as favorites.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Suns, Neal in at shooting guard. Warren is out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Chandler, and it's Bledsoe in at the 1. Now, Freak following Tyreke Evans' three-point attempt. Here's Neal, just 5 on the clock. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
On defense, Phoenix. Inside, here's Davis, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Here's Neal, pass to Chandler, stolen by Anderson. Outside Holiday. To the paint, here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Suns.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And Neal kicks to Chandler. To the left wing. To the inside. Shot is off. Holiday with the defensive effort. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And the Pelicans miss again.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Morris with a screen on Anderson. Back to Bledsoe. To the middle. Here's Neal, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid. 4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Down low, here's Davis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Davis has got 6.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Bledsoe dishes to Neal. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. And that one goes in as he is fouled. Here's Holiday. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Anderson. And it's Hill in at the center. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Davis. 7-point differential. Back to Anderson. Clock at 4. Offline with his 3. The Suns shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He ended with 17 points points and rounded out a solid overall game, playing lockdown defense and finding open teammates. His coach said that this was just the kind of game they needed from him as they make their postseason push. Every contribution helps, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Pass to Anderson. Davis dishes to Evans. Back to Davis. They get a hand on it. No good. Chandler with the defensive effort. Suns leading by 9. Here's Neal, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one's on Evans.
They just haven't been able to find an answer for free. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Some changes for Phoenix. T.J. Warren comes in for Gerald Henderson. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Brandon Knight. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Outside Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bledsoe against Holiday. Here's Neal. Outside for Bledsoe. A 3-pointer is right on target. Bledsoe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Holiday, the pass to Hill. Davis sets a screen. From 10 feet out, that doesn't go either for Davis. Phoenix leading by 11, and now the Suns a fast break. Here's Warren, and the rejection by Evans. Outside Holiday. Hill kicks to Holiday. There's the pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. Evans goes in. And that one's good. Evans has got 6.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Courtesy of the 2K leader. Here are the
They are getting to the middle of the floor way.
You know, Kevin, you look at his numbers, and without question, one of the reasons they made it to the postseason is because of how he rebounded the basketball all year long.
And here are the Suns now. Chandler with the screen on Holiday. Bledsoe dishes to Neal. Baseline try. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Neal's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And he gets it to go. And 11 points for Anthony Davis.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. Yeah, good call there. I mean,
and that concludes the...
Well, Tyson...
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And you know, some guys just love the big stage, and so far tonight, he's been the difference.
Yeah, he has been. You never know how the role players are going to respond to big game pressure. He's showing us what direction he goes in. Straight north.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Neal, he's in at shooting mode. Markieff Morris is out there with Chandler. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Warren in at the 3.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Bledsoe against Holiday. To the right side. Lets it go with a three. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Stolen by Evans. Now here is Holiday. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pick up by Hill. Bledsoe against Anderson. Back to Davis. It's tipped. It's stolen by Morris. 3-on-3. Here's Neal. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Anderson passes to Holiday. The drive by Hill. The shot will not go. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And a wide open look for Freak. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Holiday.
What are you doing?
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Drew Holiday.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Suns leading by 10. Inside, here's Chandler. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Chandler's got his first points in this one. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Holiday. Davis sets a screen. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Good. Evans has got 11 points.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Bledsoe dishes to Neal. To the middle. Out to Morris. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Holiday's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New Orleans. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Now that we have a moment, let's see who the best passing teams were in the regular season. Second, the Pelicans.
You know, sometimes it's tough to give up the ball to a teammate, but the good teams do it. They don't settle for just a good shot. They're looking for the best shot. And these guys have been unselfish all season long.
New Orleans making some changes here. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Hill. Johnson comes in for Ryan Anderson. And it's Williams in for Tyreke Evans. And then for Phoenix, Zeller is checked in for Chandler. Henderson comes in for T.J. Ward. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe.
Come on, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris? Suns leading by 3. Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Hill is out there with Davis, and it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Neal. And Davis pulls it down. New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Back to Holiday. Kicks it out to Evans. Offensive rebound. And it's Hill with the jam.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home. for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Pick up by Hill. And Anderson has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists now in this one. Phoenix has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's Neal. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
Evans passes to Hill. Holiday against Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Steps back and shoots. Chandler with the block. Kicks it to Warren. Great D that time from Davis. Pelicans trail by 3. Holiday attacking. And he gets the bucket. Holiday's got 11 points here in just the second half.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Evans dishes to Holiday. Back to Evans. He feeds it to Hill. And Holiday kicks to Davis. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Holiday. And here's Freak, buries it down low. Neal's got 22.
He's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
Holiday, the pass to Hill. To the inside, stolen by Bledsoe. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Here's Chandler. The shot is off. Davis with some nice D. Pelicans trail by 3. Evans goes in, and he gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
On its way from Neal for 2, and it comes off the front of the rim.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Evans. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Mo Williams is checked in for Drew Holiday. Ice checked in for Phoenix. Dishes it to Neal. Pass to Warren. Floats one up. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Chandler against Williams. Davis setting the pick for Williams. Outside Hill. Anderson outside. And the Pelicans miss again. The Suns trailing. 1:32 left here in the 4th quarter. Neal dishes to Chandler, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Williams kicks to Davis, and that one is stuffed right through.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Now here's Freak, covered by Evans. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 from Morris. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. He told them, this is what we played for all season, guys, right here. We have to summon every ounce of energy and strength and leave it on the floor. We'll see if they can have it in them, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Watch out. Watch out. Tyreek Evans was caught fire.
Knight passes to Neal. Over in the corner, Warren. From downtown, the shot misses. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Williams. Here's Davis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Davis playing very well. He has 17 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now. Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got 1 more, though. So he can't get either to fall. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door. And just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Freak, covered by Evans. Freak with it. Not really his range, and it's off target. And they go to the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. So we see the Pelicans.
Congratulations.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Tyreek Evans.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more.
Yo, Green, look what happened when the game got sloppy. Introducing the Lone Ranger and Kimo Sabi. The horses were big, the 10-gallon tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps. Racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat. We branched off, shine. I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet. Important and responsible for. Drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison.
Take you behind the scenes at all the All-Star events.
kids with it. You know, that's something you dream of.
Tune in now. This week on NBA 2K TV, we break down the 2K Prime Road to the Finals results, take you behind the scenes at all the All-Star events.
She don't miss.
Vote on your top plays of the week, and hang with Andrew Wiggins in his hometown.
Everyone always dreams of having their logo on their shoes and seeing my friends and little kids with it. You know, that's something you dream of.
Tune in now. This week on NBA 2K TV, we break down the 2K Prime Road to the Finals results, take you behind the scenes at all the All-Star events.
She don't miss.
One time for your mind to
We break down the 2K
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game 1 now, history. Time for game 2 of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the New Orleans Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. Well, for New Orleans, they took care of business in game 1, protecting their home court. Tonight, a chance to extend their lead and assert their dominance in this series. And after winning game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident?
Yeah,
overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their
All right, bring it in. Everybody's head has got to be in the game tonight. It starts with crisp passes, solid screens, setting up clean looks. And we're in their house tonight. It's going to be loud. Come out strong, push the tempo, and let's go.
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again.
Hey.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. It's the Phoenix Suns and New Orleans. You look at the Pelicans. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates, and that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Neal, he's in at shooting guard. Chandler out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Jarrell Wright, and it's Bledsoe in at the point guard. Now here's Evans. It's Davis on the wing. He's guarded by Chandler. And Davis, here we go. It's stolen by Morris. Now here's Freak, guarded by Holiday. And Neal kicks to Morris. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Davis dishes to Johnson. Davis setting the pick for Johnson. Johnson double team, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And it's Johnson penetrating. And stolen by Wright.
That's really a good picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Outside Holiday. Kicks it to Davis. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Davis.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Coach didn't mince words for his team, telling them that even though they took Game 1, they'll need to come out and play the same way to keep home court advantage. He said, so far, we've just held serve, and it's only going to get tougher from here on out.
All right, Doris. That's good. Evans has got his first points of the night.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bledsoe kicks to Neal. He feeds it to Chandler. Bledsoe passes to Neal. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one is on Holiday.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. Neal hits them both. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ajinça kicks to Evans. There's the screen. Feeds to Davis. And there's the call on Chandler. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Tyson Chandler. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Ajinça. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
Shape up. Shape up.
So it's the Pelicans now. Here's Ajinça. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
Clearly, He's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Bledsoe outside. Inside, taken away by Holiday. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Evans leading the charge. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got his first basket.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Neal. Great D that time from Davis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one's good. Evans has got his second bucket of the night.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now here's Freak. Missed inside.